Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the DC Arabic Teacher Council, our next professional development workshop on MovieTalk with Leslie Davison. Special thanks to the Qatar Foundation, of course, as always, for sponsoring these events. And thank you all so much for coming, all our very committed teachers. Leslie Davidson has been teaching Spanish for 20 plus years. She is a Google certified innovator and a national board certified teacher with experience at both the high school and elementary levels in international baccalaureate and dual immersion programs. Leslie was named the World Language Teacher of the Year for Colorado in 2015 and received ACTFL's Excellence in Foreign Language Instruction Using Technology Award in 2018. We're very excited to have her here with us today. Thank you so much, Leslie. Thank you also, Shaui Darwish, who we see there, who helps us with logistics and publicity and planning. Thank you so much. And a quick plug for our next workshop, which will be specifically for K-5 instructors. That's going to be on July 27th. It'll be a little different. It'll be multiple breakout rooms led by other K-5 teachers, each one focusing on sort of a different resource for use specifically in the K-5 classroom, because I know we have a lot of high school and college instructors here, but we don't get a lot of professional development for K-5. So that's going to be specifically for K-5 teachers. That announcement will go out soon. And if there's anyone in your circles who fits that description, please send them our way. So I will go ahead and turn this over to Leslie. Thank you very much. Go ahead, Leslie.
Thank you for that introduction. I am excited to be here. I'm going to start sharing my screen now so we can get started. Okay, so here we go. As you mentioned, I'm from Colorado. I'm actually in Breckenridge, Colorado at the moment. And it looks a little bit like this right now. We still have quite a bit of snow. So why don't you let me know in the chat where you are coming from? And maybe put what's the weather like where you are, or are you still remote, going back in person? Let's get this started with a little bit of chat. Okay. What do we have here?
I don't see anyone's.
Oh, there we go. Connecticut, absolutely gorgeous. 70 in Wisconsin. Excellent. It's actually pretty warm here, but still quite a bit of snow. Who else? Okay, that's Patty and Sarab. Okay. Ooh, Morocco. Awesome. Okay, we're all over the place. DC, hot and humid. Isn't that the definition? Okay. Michigan. Where in Michigan? Saima. Saima, where are you? Raise your hand. You guys are free to put on your cameras if you like. If not, we'll keep going. Saim, where in Michigan are you from? Saima. Let's see. Oh, Detroit. West Bloomfield. Nice. I grew up in Traverse City. So, and my bonus daughter just decided to go to the University of Michigan. So pretty excited about that. So thank you very much. Awesome. Far away from me. Nice. All right. So our topic today is on MovieTalk and using clips in the classroom. So the first question you might be asking is, why would we be doing this? So this is going to be a participatory session, so it's okay to use the chat. So, ooh, nice, Ann Arbor. Why would we be using movie clips? What ideas do you have? Feel free to unmute and speak. We would love to hear your voice. With this group size, you're welcome to just unmute and let us know. Why should we be using clips in our language classes? Excellent ideas. That's what I do with my students when I don't hear anything. Nice, Sarah, thank you. Yes, authentic materials, extremely successful and useful for culture. One of my first yeah, excellent. Oh, sorry, the connection, the question was, why would we use movie clips? So for me, it's this rich and compelling source of comprehensible input. I think I'm pretty compelling, but my students don't necessarily think so. So I'm able to use these clips that are much more compelling. I'm also able to differentiate the language level because most of these clips will be, I will be the audio for them. If they have sound, I will turn it off. So depending on the level of my class, novice, mid, intermediate, low, I'm able to give language that's appropriate to them and be very repetitive. And we've also mentioned authentic culture. So what we'll do today is I will give you a demonstration of what this might look like in a classroom. And I was going to do it in Spanish. I know you're all pretty good in Spanish, but I thought I would do it in English just so you get an idea of how it might go. So, but I will need some participation for this. So I need at least 5 people to unmute. Who's gonna get to do it? Is that Amal, Patty, Sarab? Who wants to be the unmuter? Let's see. Lula, come on. Who do we have? Oh, you guys can't unmute? Too noisy? Oh gosh. Do we have anybody?
No, there's mute. The mute is not on, so folks should be able to unmute themselves.
Oh, they should be able to. Okay, great.
Yes.
So, oh, I love that image here. Okay. It'll be really hard. You won't want to do, okay. Joanne, what do you think? Sumaya? I hear some unmuting. Thank you. Okay. But it's hard for me to see who's unmuted and with my view.
Hello, yes, it's Sumaya.
Oh, Amaya, thank you so much. Someone will join you. And it's okay, Joanne, if you want to pop in for a word or two, we're used to busy coffee shops. Okay, Amaya, you're on. Am I saying it right?
It's Sumaya, it's fine.
Samaya. Okay, great.
Right.
Okay, so here we go.
Yeah.
Samaya and whomever else wants to join in. This is kind of how it goes. I'm going to do it in English. I would put the target language here. So I'm just to show you, I teach Spanish. So I would, ¿Qué hace el chico? You would put in Arabic, what is the boy doing? And you would decide if you wanted to add that English or not. Okay, so Samaya, what is the boy doing? What is the boy doing? Is he?
He's playing video games.
Yes, he is playing video games. He is playing video games in his house. Is he cleaning?
No.
No, he is not cleaning. He is playing video games in his house. He's playing video games. Who is this boy? What is his name, Samaya? What do you think his name is?
It's hard for me to guess because it's not, I mean, nothing shows his name, like no
So what,
tag or.
What do you want to go
Sorry,
with?
say it again.
What
Like
name do you want to use?
Maybe?
Yeah, you get to choose.
Or let's say Don.
His name is Don. I love it. So Don plays video games. He is playing video games in his house. He is not cleaning. Don is not cleaning. He is playing video games. Who in this session plays video games? So you may type in the chat. Do you play video games? Samaya, do you play video games?
I don't.
Leslie,
I don't.
I have never played in a long time. I haven't played in a long time.
Yeah, Mahad? Yes.
There is a question. Do you know if this program has Arabic script?
Great question. Thank you for timeout right now. This isn't even a program. This is a Google slide, and I've put the text on top of it. So if you can write in Google or however you do your slides, you can use the Arabic script. Great question. Does that answer that question?
Perfect, yes.
Okay, great. Moad, he plays video games. What type of video games do you play, Moad? Do you play Clash of Clans? Oh, he does play Clash of Clans. Okay, and Joanne does not play video games. And Saima, too, you don't play video games, and I don't play video games. But Don plays video games. Don plays video games. Oh, yep, Saima does not play video games. So now, how does Don feel, do you think, right now? Saima, how do you think he feels? Does he feel mad or does he feel happy?
Okay. I can't see his face, but I would assume he's happy because he plays video games.
I would assume the same thing. He is happy because he is playing video games. He is not cleaning. He is playing video games. So he's probably pretty happy. Mahad, are you happy when you play video games?
I'm sorry, you mean Mahmoud?
Yes. Are you happy when you play video games?
Yes.
Yes, you're happy like Don is happy. Thank you very much for asking. So you're happy when you play video games. Don is happy. Okay. So, who entered the picture? Who entered the living room? Who entered the house?
His mom?
His mom entered the house. Now, is his mom happy?
No, she looks mad.
She looks mad. The mom is mad. The mom is not happy. Why do you think the mom is mad? Is she playing video games? Or is she clean?
No, I cleaned.
The mom cleans and Don plays video games. That's why the mom is mad. She is mad. Yes. Saima, do you clean in your house?
Yes.
Yeah. When you clean, are you happy or mad or both?
I think I try to like put on music to be happy, but
Great.
it's like a monotonous thing, you know.
That's a great solution. So you can be happy. This mom does not seem happy. She is mad because she is cleaning and Don is playing video games. So the mom says something to Don. What does the mom say? What are some ideas in the chat? What does the mom say? Does the mom say, I love you, Don? Go clean your room, she says. That's one idea. Go clean your room. I like it. Okay. So we have three choices. The mom can say, go to the bathroom, go to your room, or go outside. So we are going to vote. So under the list of participants, you can give us a thumbs up and we will count. Who thinks the mom says, go to the bathroom? We'll count. So do you guys know how to do that in the participants? Give yourself a little, okay. Nobody says go to the bathroom. Okay, we have 0. How many people think she's, I gave it away. How many people think she says go to your room? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many people think she says, go outside? Ooh. Sometimes it's hard to clear. Okay, I think the winner is go to your room. So the mom says to Don, go to your room. Okay, so everybody stand up. I can't see you, but I trust you. And how do we say that in Arabic?
قف
Saima?
or قفوا if it's a lot of people.
Kafu? Okay, let's
قفوا
hear
if
it.
it's a lot of people.
It's
Kaifu.
okay, however we want to do it. Kaifu. Wait, now does the mom say kaifu one time?
I think go. How do you say go to your room?
Oh, I said stand up. I thought, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I heard
How do you say
stand
go
up.
to your room?
Yeah. اذهب إلى غرفتك.
Oh, I love it. Okay, does she say that one time, 2 times, 3 times? How many times? 2, 3?
Yes.
She looks angry, so maybe she just has to say it once, and he.
Just one time? Okay, so everybody stand up. 1, 2, 3. I can.
اذهب إلى
Great job.
اذهب إلى غرفتك.
I like her sometimes saying it 2 or 3 times. You get the repetition. Okay, so she says, go to your room. Now, does Don listen? Does he go to his room? Now, I'm going to stop for a second. If this were my class, depending on the level, I could say, would you go to your room? Or does he go to his room? Or did he go to his room? I could do the conditional, present, past. The beauty of this is I get to choose. So that's what's awesome. So does he go to his room? Oh, Lula says no. He does go to his room. He listens to his mom. Don goes to his room. Next, the mom picks up the control. She picks up the control. She does not pick up a donut. She does not pick up a watermelon. She picks up the control. What does she do with the control? Okay, so now we have choices. Does she hide it, play a video game, clean it, throw it away, eat it, or give it to a friend? So I'm going to put this link in the chat. So go ahead and open up this link. And then we are going to put you in breakout rooms, and you are going to practice in Arabic. I think that she hides it. I don't think she plays a video game. I don't think she cleans it. I think she throws it away. Each person's going to go through, and here's your sentence starter. I think that. And your group, after each one of you goes through, you'll decide and we'll come up with 2 possibilities that you think will happen. So what you need to do now is make sure you can see the chat and open that link. And then we will now, I'm going to stop the share. I'm going to.
Shauki, are you going to put folks in the breakout rooms?
Yep, they should have just opened.
He
Okay,
was
great.
on it. Thank you.
Yeah.
I will give you 3 minutes, maybe 4. See how you do. Welcome back. Do we have everybody? Is that 60 seconds?
Yep.
Okay, great. Okay, so room 1, what do you think she is going to do? Give us one idea.
Is it us, room 1? I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
yes.
Yeah. Amal, we can't hear you. You're muted. Try again. Unmute yourself.
All right, yep, now I can. Can you guys hear me?
Mhm.
Yep.
All right. All right, so what do we think she did?
Yes.
نعتقد أنها سوف تخبئ الجهاز. نعم ولا لا؟
We think she will hide it.
Good job. You didn't have to tell me in English. As long as you guys get it, then that's good. You think she's gonna hide it. Okay. What about one other group? What about group 3? What do you think?
Leslie, I can go. I think I was in group 2.
Okay, sure.
Thank you. And I thought either she will hide it or she will clean it.
Ooh, clean it or hide it.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so once we get some ideas, hide it or clean it, let's find out. So let's just review the situation one more time. So what is his name? Our boy's name is?
Dawn.
Don. Don is in his house. He plays video games. He does not clean. He's very happy because he's playing video games. He's not mad. His mom comes in. This is his mom. She is mad. She is cleaning. She is not playing video games. She says, what does she say?
Go to your room.
اذهب إلى غرفتك.
Yes, in Arabic. Great job. Great, great, great. And then she goes, or he goes to his room, and she picks up the remote. What does she do with it? She cleans it.
Oh.
Of course, it's COVID.
Uh,
She had to clean it. Okay, so what language structures did we work on? So you can either put it in the chat or you can say it out loud. You can just, what were some of the language structures we worked on? If you were teaching that to your students.
different tenses, verb.
Yeah, and what the actual words were what? Oh, right. Okay, so we did a little command, but what actual command word was it? We said, go to your room. Excellent. We said cleans, is happy, is mad. Those were some of the language structures. Wait, can you guys hear me? Oh, okay, good. So now, what were the strategies that I used so that you all could acquire, plays video games, goes to his room, go to your room? What were some of the strategies I used? Oh, I got questions, got it.
Use for sure pictures and the body language.
Excellent. Excellent. Ooh, modeled it, right? So here's repetition of the prompts. Yes, Patty, nice. So here are this is kind of what I came up with for us. I used repetition. I used lots of questions. Personal questions. Do you play video games? Are you happy when you play video games? Do you clean? We did some group work. We did some predictions. What will happen? we reviewed the content. I didn't just keep going. I went back. I tried to go at a slow pace. If you're doing this in the target language, you would do it even more slowly. I had a few of the language structures posted, right? You could see is happy, is mad. And the most interesting thing I did anyone even see a video?
Not yet.
Not yet. I didn't even show the video yet. So when we talk about MovieTalk, we think of a movie playing. One of the more, basically, we use a MovieTalk to be able to provide compelling, repetitive, comprehensible input, authentic culture. But one of the powers is taking screenshots first and talking about it and going over the language structures, I think is very effective before we actually show the video. So who wants to see the rest of the video?
All of us.
All of you do. But if I had shown it too quickly, I wouldn't have had an opportunity to go over that language structures. So I wanted to show you two examples of how to use a MovieTalk. It doesn't have to be a movie right away. So we just did the first part, which were some screenshots. And as we talked about a little bit earlier, I took a screenshot and then I uploaded it to a Google slideshow. So it's just a picture on my slideshow. So now, any questions about this? Modeled it too. That was good. And I did show a few little props. She didn't pick up a watermelon. She picked up the control. So any questions so far? Nope. Okay. So
Okay,
now,
Leslie, so this is step, I'm sorry. So this is step, Leslie, you do it just to stimulate the students' interest in what they are going to watch, right?
yes.
Okay.
Well, yes and no. I want them to be interested, but my goal is I need to be able to get, let's see where were we? A lot of repetition with the language. And if I just show the video right away, I'm going to show it right now and you're going to see what happens. You guys it's going to be hard. You want to see what's happening. The way I set it up right now, you might not have even known it was a movie. And I don't tell my kids it's a movie. At first, they're like, when I do show the video, they're like, I didn't know this was a movie, which I actually like. Because if they think it's a movie, what do they want to do?
Watch it.
Watch it right away, which is great. But if I do this, I can milk it and I can get a lot more repetition of the language. So does that make sense?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, is there a program that you use to create the movie? Sumaya, good question. I don't create the movie. I take the movie from somebody else. I don't have that type of skill. The movie I'm going to show you right now is on the internet. I take a movie. I have all kinds of movies that I borrow from the internet. So does that make sense, Sumaya? Okay, so
Right.
if
Oh, yes, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. No, please stop me with questions. So if I were in person with you, when we went into breakout rooms and I said, what is she going to do with the control? I would have had the kids write on whiteboards. She's going to play a game. It's going to be a dream. So I would have the kids write it out. If I were in person, I would have the students go up and touch different parts of the screen. I would have a student be the mom. Go to your room. So I'm able to be a little more interactive in person. But still, you can see this is just a screenshot. That's just a picture. The kids don't have to know it's coming from a movie. Eventually, they get onto it. Oh, this is going to be a movie eventually. Okay, so now you probably want to see the movie. So I'm going to stop this. I'm going to play. Now I'm going to do this. The second part is showing the movie, and how I'm still going to do movie talk. I'm going to talk about the movie, but I'm actually going to have the movie playing. Okay, here's a question here. If the content of the dialogue is about a new unit, how would you scaffold that? That's the greatest thing, is you can do whatever you want, even for you're the one that controls the language. So you're not dependent on anything else. If it's novice, they're not at sentence level. They're just pointing out house, television, watching, goes. I mean, you get to pick the language and from your unit, which is the power of all of this. That's a really great question, Mohammed. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. And okay. Now, in this case, the first time my students are going to say, I can't hear. And you're going to say, there's nothing to hear. Okay, we have Don playing video games. Don is playing a video game. And Don, ooh, he's excited. Here comes his mom. What is his mom doing, Saima?
She's cleaning.
Excellent. The mom is cleaning. Is Don cleaning?
No.
That Don
He's
is not
cleaning.
cleaning. He's playing video games and his mom is cleaning. How does the mom feel?
She's mad.
She's mad. Oh, she talks to Don. And then she says, oh, what does she say?
Go to your room.
Go to your room. Okay, who's going to be the mom in this video? So anybody brave enough to put their camera on and be the mom? Sumaya, you're speaking. So is there anyone else out there who would like to be the mom? Lulu?
I can do it, but I cannot put my camera on because I'm not ready, sorry.
Okay, wait, who's saying that? Okay, so since Saima has her camera on, you'll be the mom, and Lulu, you'll be answering the questions. Lulu,
Okay.
that's perfect. Okay, Saima, stand up, please.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you say?
اذهب إلى غرفتك.
Excellent. And Lulu, does he go to his room?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Don goes to his room. The mom cleans. Okay, Saima, you're cleaning. She's cleaning. She picks up the remote. Lulu, what does she do with the remote?
I think she's going to clean it.
Yes, she cleans it. Wow! She is in the game. The mom is in the game. Whoa. The mom is in the game. The mom is what? The mom. So if this were novice level, what do you see? You know, a student might say monsters. There are monsters. There are plants. There are trees. Ooh. The mom sees the television. The mom. Who is the mom calling for? Is the mom calling? Who's the mom calling for?
Don.
For
Lulu?
Dawn.
She's calling for Don. She's saying, is she saying, Don, go to your room?
Of course.
No, she's saying, help me. She's saying, help. Ooh, there's Don. Don looks at his mom. Don talks to his mom. Ooh. Don plays video games again. He plays, he plays. Whoa, look at the mom. The mom is doing some karate. Oh no. Oh, the mom dies. Oh, wait a minute here. What are these, Lulu?
Hearts, happy faces. I don't know.
These are hearts and they represent
Lives.
lives. How many
Or
lives he
chances.
has. So Lulu, how many lives does she have now?
3.
She has 3 lives. And how many hearts does she have?
She has here seems a 3, right?
3 hearts. How many hearts do you have?
1.
Well, I have 1 heart. You have 1 heart. The mom has 3 hearts. She has 3 hearts. Oh, now she has 2. Oh no. Whoa. There goes the mom. She's going. I would have to teach the word hits. She's hitting the monsters. Whoa. She's hitting. Ooh, the mom is tired. The mom is very tired. The mom talks to Don. Ooh, there is a map. This is a map. Who likes maps? I love maps. Maps. Okay. Here's a map. Don talks to his mom. He plays video games. Whoa! Look at the mom. So depending on the level, I could say the mom goes fast, or I could say the mom flies. Let's see. Are you flying, Salima? Let's see it. The mom, let's see
yeah,
it.
I'll
She
see.
flies. Where's your wings?
Holding
Fly.
my phone with one hand.
Okay, good. We're flexible here. She's flying. Whoa. The mom is in a castle. Ooh, Don plays. Ooh, the mom is happy. The mom looks a little happy now. The mom is thinking. And of course, depending on the time, what is she thinking? We could go into breakout rooms. We could write it on a board. We could do all kinds of things. She's thinking. The mom falls. Salima, you have to fall. Well, there she goes. She falls. Does Don fall, Lulu?
No.
No, Don doesn't fall. Don is playing video games. Who falls?
His mom.
The mom falls. Really good, Lulu. The mom falls. Oh no! How many hearts does the mom have?
She has only 1 left.
She has only 1 left. How many lives does she have left?
1.
1 heart, 1 life. Okay. There is a monster. There is a big monster. Whoa. The mom is afraid. The mom is running. Salima, running. Running. Oh, the mom falls again. Oh, mom, half a life. Uh-oh. The mom is very scared. Lulu, are you scared?
I am.
You're scared too. The mom is scared. Don is scared. We're all scared. Ooh, is the monster scared?
Yeah.
No, he's not.
I don't think so. The mom is
He's
very
angry.
scared. Very angry. Oh, the monster has a heart. Ooh. The mom has a plan. The mom cleans. Saima, you cleaning.
Sure.
And then the monster falls. Whoa.
Oh, okay, slippery.
More.
Cool.
Ooh. The mom wins the game. The mom wins. Yay! Everybody cheer for the mom. Woo!
Yay.
Now the mom is in the house. Oh, the mom is happy. Don is happy. Is the mom mad?
No,
No.
No. Is Don mad?
no,
No. The mom and Don talk. They talk, and now they both play video games. The mom plays with Don. They both play video games. Oh. Okay. So that is what happens when you actually show the video. So in that case, let's see, here we go. What additional strategies did you notice? Ideas? You can put it in the chat or you can just say it out loud. Ooh. Cool mama, yeah. Yep.
of course, Leslie used lots of questions.
Lots of questions.
Let's say
So-
we also had two good questions in the chat. as
Oh,
well.
okay, excellent. So we'll just we'll do this and then we'll take those. So I paused the video, I rewinded a little bit. I didn't go back too many times. Kids don't like that. So you want to keep them excited without going back too much. Adults, kids, you've already seen that part, but I wanted to see the hearts again. So more repetition. I added an actor. We had Salima being the mom. She was running, she was flying. That's fun if you're remote on Zoom or if you're in person, you want to do that. And more questions. So how many hearts? How did she get to the island? Lots and lots of question words. So let's take these questions in. Speaking of questions, what questions in the chat?
There was one question from Mahmoud. He asks, are you using the target language 100% of the time while you're doing this?
I'm going to shoot for 90% of the time because that's ACTFL's standard, right? But when I have the screen shots, I'm able to use even more target language because I can put the supports up with me. When I have the video going, that's a little bit harder via Zoom. In my classroom, I would have the structures that I could be pointing to. It depends. If all of a sudden a student says, how do you say sword? Then I'm going to choose to teach that word or not to teach that word. If we're going, I'm going to say, oh, Ghana, in my case, wins. You know, the kid's going to say, oh, the mom wins. And I say, oh, that means whatever it is. So I'm going to be able to stay 90% to 100% in the target language, only stopping to establish meaning for a certain word. So that would be the reason that I would go into English, or is to tell them what that certain word is. They can see the content, so they know what's happening, but they might not have the label for the word, right? So a student might say, oh, look at that palace. And I would say, oh, Palacio. But it really, this type of a MovieTalk allows you to stay in the target language a whole lot because you're the one guiding it, right? So does that make sense? Okay, great. What other question did you have?
I think there's a question. I mean, you're pulling these films from YouTube, from like animated short films. Is that, so I guess maybe someone asked if there's a program that you use to create these, but you're just pulling them off YouTube, right? But what are some terms that you use maybe to find the kind of films that work for this?
Good question. I'm on a couple Facebook pages and they just come through all the time. Here's a great movie clip, or here's a great movie talk. I also have a database of hundreds of videos that you can look through that are by theme or by language structure. So, and I can show you that in a few minutes. So that's a good question.
And then
So yeah, they can come from anywhere.
okay, and then Mona asks if you use wordless videos or if you can use, videos that do have audio.
You can definitely use videos that have, it's nice if you can find words, kind of random words in your target language. But the idea of movie talk is that you're the input. So there's already lots of movies that exist with language, right? So you can use those, but the power of this is that you're the audio, you control the input. So the movies that are already out there that are in the target language are often really hard for our students, the authentic movies. So that's sort of a different thing and how to backwards plan that. But the power here is that for the most part, you're usually the audio. So that's a great question.
Great.
That's why it's called movie talk. We also do picture talk and all kinds of things. So good question. Okay.
That was the last question I see.
Okay. So then usually what I get after that is, what's next? What do I do now? So is anyone thinking that? Well, if you're thinking that, this is what I do next. You could have the kids do a storyboard to be used for an additional input or an assessment. So I would say, okay, everybody take out a piece of paper. Let's make 6 boxes. Let's draw Don. Don is in his house. And depending, he's in his living room. He's on the floor. He's on the carpet. You get to choose. He plays video games. Don is happy. So if I have students draw this out, I don't just give them the paper and say, draw the video, because that's not additional repetitive input for them. I do it one square at a time, and I'm giving the audio again. Oh, where's the window in that house? Okay, there's Don. Okay, is he happy? Maybe they just drew him, and I'll say, is he happy or is he mad? And they have to then make sure that he's happy. Oh, then the mom comes in. Is she happy or is she mad? So that's another thing you can do with a video. After, if you're in person, I give students whiteboards and I say, okay, we're going to listen to this video again, or we're going to watch it again. And how many verbs can you name as is happening? So the kids write down cleaning, playing, speaking. Sign is not really a verb. Grabbing, falling, asking, hitting. So that's another activity that you can do with your students. Doesn't have to be a whiteboard. It can be a piece of paper. That's a way that you can get them to watch it again and have a different task. And it could also be used as a formative assessment. I also often do a shared writing. So after we've watched that, let's all write together what happened in this movie clip. Then you can turn those into a cloze activity where you take, if students could, once you write it, students can read it, then do a cloze activity, depending on the level, what happens next. Has anyone heard of Edpuzzle? I wanted to give this as an example. Edpuzzle is when you upload a video and then you can break it down and ask questions along the way. So what's great is if you had a movie, like a clip like we did, and then you wanted to ask further questions of it, you could, I have a clip here to one in, we can show it later, but I'll show it real quick. Oh, que raro. I wonder why that isn't. I'll fix that clip, but Edpuzzle is a great place. If you have heard of it, you might say, oh, I'd like to do that after a movie clip. And if you haven't heard of it, it's worth exploring. And there's actually lots of videos on in Arabic as well. I don't know why that's not working. And then the last thing you can do is absolutely nothing. There's no requirement to do something next after a movie talk. The idea is that you're giving your kids repetitive, compelling, And I mean, they're interested, they're listening to Arabic. What else do you want? So don't feel compelled to do anything after if you do not want. Okay, questions. Okay, so next, you guys get to give a turn. So I have 2 videos that I've chosen, and actually a third because I just love it. And when you asked where you get videos, this video called The Breakfast was a Colombian short that just won an award. So I thought it might be kind of nice as well. So there are 3 choices. And what you're going to do when you go into your breakout rooms is you're going to play the video and you're going to be thinking, okay, what language structures would I want to use or with my students? So, and then you can think about that. You can also take some screenshots. And if you're on a Mac, it's Command Shift 4. If you happen to be on a Mac, I mean, you guys know how to make a screenshot, right? You know, Command Shift 4, that's how I do it on a Mac. And you might say like, ooh, this is the scene that I want. And you can add that to a Google slideshow. And so, and then I've provided here some Padlets for us. So let's say we're doing the paper versus iPad. And this is a place where we can organize our resources so that you can actually use these with your students tomorrow or this afternoon or the next week if you're interested. So maybe under here you could put the language structures. So let's say in this paper, in this video, you realize that, ooh, they throw something. So I click here and I type the word throws in Arabic. And then what I like about Padlet now is that you can just add an image. So go throws. Okay, click this. Boom. So I would have Arabic here and an image of throws. So then I realized in this MovieTalk, these are some of the language structures, and why not put the picture if you can, right, with it. Here you might put some links to your screenshots. So, you know, you could basically just close this. You would go File, New, Presentation. And once you take your screenshot, so I'm just going to demo this for you real quickly. We'll start this one. So let's say I want a picture of this dad showing his iPad to his family. So I Command Shift 4. I do a little screenshot. It goes on my desktop. And I drag it over. I like to make it nice and big so it takes up the whole piece. You know, something like that. And then boom, you know, this is what you'd be showing to your kids. The dad gives the iPad to the family. The mom is not happy or whatever it is. So, and then here's my share this to the world. Oops. Done. And I would just maybe put this link right here. Leslie. And there's the link to the start of that presentation. So if we do this in groups, then if someone collects a bunch of screenshots from a movie clip, then you can use those later if you'd like. So I'm going to close that. So I'm going to stop sharing, but I'm also going to give you my whole presentation right now. So you'll have those video clips. I know that you'll have access to it later, but I'm just going to give it to you right now.
Um,
Yes.
Muhammad did ask a question. There's no copyright issues for screenshotting these commercials, right? I mean, it's for educational purposes, so I would think no.
I would think no.
Plus,
That's
it's
a bigger
it's an
question.
advertisement, right? So they probably want the advertisement to be
Yeah,
shared. as
no,
many
that's
times
a
as
good
possible.
point. And I don't think it's a problem. But if you're worried about that, maybe just do a few, because you certainly wouldn't be showing a very big portion of the entire film. And you don't want to put too many screenshots anyway, but that's a good question. Okay. I'm gonna put these in here. I know Edpuzzle runs into that sometimes when people put entire videos up there. So those are good things to worry about. Okay, so in the chat is the presentation. So you can find these, the shoe, paper versus iPad, and breakfast are 3 completely different choices that you can look through. So we'll put you back into breakout rooms for a couple reasons. 1, you guys could work on one together. 2, you can ask questions. Hey, what do you think? Or you can kind of work on one yourself and just kind of go through the process. And I will stay in the main room if you have any questions. So kind of the idea here is that you get to see like, oh, I really like this video. How could I use it in my class? What level do I teach? What are some of the structures? And, which screenshots would be important? Okay. Oh, thank you, Shanki, for making the great breakout rooms.
No problem.
I will give you 10 minutes this time. And if you have a question, I'll pop in and out of the rooms. See if you have any questions.
Mona had a question in the chat. Oh.
Are we going to work on the paper versus iPad one only? Yeah. Or
You can.
which one?
Oh, are you talking to me?
Yeah.
I think every group can pick, right?
Every group can pick.
Thank you.
Thanks. I was going to put them names, but since you haven't seen them all, you don't know if you like paper versus iPad or the shoe. Or you might want to check them all. I really like the breakfast, but that's kind of advanced language. You'll see. Okay.
We can't edit.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's back.
All right. So group 1, we don't have to, you can look at these Padlets at your own leisure. Whoa, good job, group. What did you think, group 1? What's your reflection?
We thought about using the like, depending on the level, if it's a novice, we can ask, like, we actually watch the shoe, so so we can ask, what is he holding, what type of shoe is that, where is he, like the train, like just naming. And if it's a little bit of a higher level, we can ask what emotions, like what do the kid feel, like poor, adjectives, rich. And we can also, like, if it's really like a higher one, could talk about compassion or giving or charity, whatever. So I think, yeah.
Oh, great job. Okay, what about Lulu, your group?
Lulu was with us.
We
Oh,
were in the
sorry.
same group. Yeah.
Oh, well, how about Olivia in Amal's group?
Yeah, so we thought that we would do a quick slides and then we had like screenshots of just an introductory, like, of the whole family, and then we would ask a question like, what do you think, what do you see, who are they, and so on. And then we take screenshots of the main events, like, for example, when the dad has got the iPad, and then what he has, and so on. Yes.
Ooh,
and
has.
Olivia added the vocabulary to the Padlet. Yeah, exactly. And then we ask when the mom's scene when she's working, what is she doing? Does she look happy, sad, angry, and why? Why do you think she is that way? And then when they're reading together, I think that would be a good comparison. Like, what do you like reading? After asking, of course, what do they see? What is the dad doing? What is the mom doing? Do you like reading on iPad or paper, and so on? and the toilet scene, which I had no comment on, to be honest. But
Sometimes I use this for that one. Excellent. Yeah, that's a great one these days, especially after being on screens for so long. Do you prefer paper or do you prefer technology? I think a lot of people are saying paper these days. Great job. And last group. Did you guys have any comments?
We did Google Slides. We just started doing that, and then let me just share it. And then we were just talking about, we will talk about emotions. This is group 3, by the way. And then we will start from the beginning, like who is he? What do you see? What is this there? And then what's his job? And then we will move on to how does he feel? And then we move down. It's like, now, what is, we're talking about the questions here, most of it, because we were thinking about novice level. And then what is this? Is that family? Do you think this boy belongs to this family? Now, what is the family of this kid? What does he see? What is his emotion? What he's trying to see? And then why do you think he's smiling now? And then we kept going, but we ran out of time.
Hey, all groups, excellent job. Excellent, excellent. Okay, that sounds good. So it sounds like you have a plan for continuing to use this. I will just go forward here. Let me just do this. I've never had groups work so well. Wow, nice job. So any further reflections or questions last minute? I have for you a list, a database, which I think is awesome. I did not create it, of all kinds of movies, the language, which is often no language, maybe a description, some core vocabulary, some supporting resources. So this would be, I mean, more than enough to get you started. And what we brought up in another, in one of the breakout rooms, it's really important that you're comfortable with the video, that it models the values that you want for you and your students. And, you know, some of these videos, you know, might not be the best choice for your class or any classes for that matter. So I was just saying that some of the clips I showed 5 or 6 years ago, I'm not going to show that to my students now. That's not a good choice. So you're the boss of that, and you make choices. There's tons of obviously videos that are appropriate and authentic, and that would be good. There's also a Facebook page here that's a link to that if you would like to join. That's where I get a lot of mine. And here's actually a book that was created on MovieTalk if you really want to learn more about it. So I think that is it. There's my Arabic for you. But I'm happy to stay and answer any questions you may have.
Yeah, we have about 4 or 5 minutes of if people have last minute questions. You can also, of course, send it to us and we'll forward it on to Leslie and figure out an answer for you. And everyone, don't forget, if you have K-5 Arabic teachers in your networks, please let them know that we'll be having an event for them on July 27th. And they can contact us through the website, the IMS DC Arabic Teacher Council page.
You guys have been wonderful. Thank you. I mean, the fact that you were able to put that together at the end, I think you have a pretty good idea of how we can use these clips. So feel free to look back on those Padlets and see what other groups have done. So, and definitely stay in touch. If you have any questions, love to see how you're using it.
Thank you very much. It was very useful.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And so is this like recorded session? Will it be shared? If you want to share it with our colleagues at school.
Yeah, everyone who RSVP'd will get an email after we've edited out the parts where I'm not in the breakout sessions we have to do, right? And we'll circulate it to all of the people that RSVP'd. And then it will also go up on our website. If you search for DC Arabic Teacher Council at GW, you'll find our website. We're the Institute for Middle East Studies. And all of the videos from the previous workshops and this workshop will be posted there. So
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you
you
very
very much. Thank you very much. But I hope if it's longer and not during the work day. If it's on Saturday, it's perfect.
yes, we had some on Saturday and Sunday, and we
Thank
lost
you.
the other half of people who couldn't be here on the weekends. So
Yeah,
it's
thank you very much.
yes, thank you. Okay,
Thank you.
yeah, no more questions. Okay, well, thank you, everyone. We hope to see you in July.
Thank you. Thank you, Leslie, so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Take care. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks, everyone.